was going to come out and say that, as you know, we're not entitled to a jury, which is pretty unusual in the United States of America. So we think it's very unfair that I don't have a jury.
Donald Trump is feeling the consequences of having a crackpot legal team. The level of embarrassment here is astonishing. Welcome into TYT Overruled. I am your host, Adrienne Lawrence. On Monday, the former president's $250 million fraud trial began in New York State Court, where there was no jury of his peers in sight. And why is that? Well, his legal team forgot to check the jury trial box on the paperwork.
It also seems that he doesn't, and this has happened to him before, have a top-notch legal team with him. He has the one lawyer who he had to pay in advance because he stiffs everybody. And then he has Alina Habba, who gives a great cable news hit, and she's been on Jesse's show a bunch of times. But it seemed that she forgot, or just, I don't know what happened, to check the box saying that they wanted a jury trial. And then Donald Trump is complaining to the cameras and on Truth Social that it is un-American to have a trial without a jury when his own crackpot team asked for that.
Remembering to check the box for a jury trial is Law School 101. Apparently, that's what happens when you have a piecemeal legal team because you fail to pay your bills. Nonetheless, Trump complained.
As you know, we're not entitled to a jury, which is pretty unusual in the United States of America. So we think it's very unfair that I don't have a jury.
Trump also took the time to attack New York Attorney General Letitia James, who brought the charges against the former president.
The Attorney General of this state is a disgrace. Letitia James is a disgrace. She's a disgrace to our country and to the state of New York. She should focus on all of the violent crime and the murders going on in New York, not on somebody that paid back the banks in full without a default, and in many cases paid them back early.
James already secured a win last week when the court ruled that Trump, his adult sons, and their family business indeed committed fraud by jacking up the value of their properties. Now it's up to the judge, not a jury, to decide how much they're going to have to pay, with a $250 million fine looming. Also, there are 6 claims remaining in the civil trial relating to insurance fraud, conspiracy, and falsifying documents. Those claims require the Attorney General to demonstrate that the false valuations mattered and that Trump acted with fraudulent intent, the judge said. Trump maintains that the AG's numbers were wrong, denying the allegations in toto, which kind of tells you how things are probably going to go for the rest of this trial.
With banks that were very happy, they got all their money back, they weren't defrauded, I've been defrauded. With a judge that ruled that a building, that a property is worth $18 million, when in fact it's worth over $1 billion, probably $1.5 billion, it may be worth anything. When many properties which I sold are worth much more than were listed in the financial statements.
Given that Trump's legal team couldn't remember to check the jury trial box, I'd say Trump will not only lose this trial, but pay a pretty penny in the process. If you agree, how much do you think that Trump is going to be forced to fork over? You let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit those like and follow buttons, and thanks for watching.